We are learning more about why a now torched church building sat abandoned for more than 20 years despite calls to tear it down. Last night, the historic St. John the Divine Church in the Argentine neighborhood went up in flames. The ATF is still investigating what caused this, and our Nathan Vickers has been talking with people in the neighborhood about the significance of that church and past efforts to fix it up. Nathan?
Yeah, this church means so much to the people in this neighborhood. It's a local landmark. If you go back in time, those apartments back there used to be the old Catholic school. And right next door, there was a courtyard where there were community gatherings. And then, of course, the spiritual center of the neighborhood was the St. John the Divine Catholic Church that is now burned. People here are really disappointed that it ended up in that state of decay. A church means something greater than its walls.
In the Hispanic community, it's family, religion and tradition.
Mario Escobar brought his kids to Sunday service here when they moved in right across the street in the 80s.
There's a courtyard there where we used to have the fiesta.
It's difficult to see a place with so many memories like this.
It hurts all the way around, even as a community.
But Escobar has been worried something like this would happen.
It's a safety issue. We were afraid it was going to collapse in.
The building was in bad shape when the church closed more than 20 years ago. Ruben Marquez bought the schoolhouse next door at the time to turn into apartments.
I had the opportunity to buy the church too, but I didn't want it. I couldn't see what I could do with it.
He's watched the church's structure go from bad to worse.
I've been keeping my building and improving it, and nobody's doing anything with that building, just letting it deteriorate further.
Come outside, you have to, see that.
Escobar and others petitioned to have the building demolished nearly 10 years ago, but another local group pushed to put it on the Register of Historic Places. In 2016, they got a $30,000 grant from the State Preservation Society and another $20,000 from the city to keep it from collapsing. We called several members of that group to find out what plans were in store for the church, but no one answered.
I know the group has been trying to raise money, and that's good. That sounds encouraging.
Now that a fire has destroyed what was left of St. John the Divine,
something needs to be done.
Escobar and others say it's time to move on.
We know that there's sentimental value here, but yet you got to look what's best for the community.
Well, that's all the cables that utility crews have been working on today. They've been trying to restore those power lines and firm up those power poles that were right next to the fire last night. A lot of the people on the street still don't have internet, but various utility companies are out here trying to make sure that they can fix those as well as they assess the damage of the church. Reporting live, Nathan Vickers, KCTV 5 News.